A deadly shooting inside a salon and spa in Arlington. Police saying it wasn't random, but a targeted domestic incident that ended in a murder-suicide.
A dude was getting his hair cut, and a woman came in and shot him.
There's social media video circulating that shows the moments that officers arrived at the Salon and Spa Galleria off South Cooper Street in Arlington around 10:15 with their guns drawn.
I need somebody to explain to me why people think they own another person. Why they think, if I can't have you, means nobody can. Because this story is gonna make you mad and sad at the same time. You're on TikTok Crimes. We cover what happens when social media fame turns fatal. TikTok stars, Instagram couples, Facebook influencers. When their posts become crime scenes, we break down exactly what went wrong. These aren't just viral stories. These are real murders, real victims. Subscribe right now if you want the truth behind the trending hashtags. Because by the time something goes viral, somebody's usually already dead. Here's what happened. In January, Timon was helping Todd build his credit repair empire.
My name is Michelle, and I'm here to guide you through this journey. I've founded multiple businesses and navigated the challenging waters of credit, both personal and business. Like many of you, I felt lost in the beginning. The world of credit seemed very overwhelming with no clear path, and my past mistakes seemed unbearable. But through years of experience, research, and some hard lessons,
by July, she destroyed everything, including their child's future, because she couldn't handle him living his life without her. The entitlement is sickening. In the heart of Dallas, Texas, there was this brother who had life figured out. William Todd Austin, 37 years old, wasn't just successful, he was that guy. You know the type. Walk in a room and the energy shifts. Founded Credit Champs, a credit repair company that was literally changing lives across Texas.
If you are serious about getting your personal or business credit to where it needs to be, for whatever reason, this isn't a great company to invest in because they are really good and they're legit. I know a lot of people that are out here scamming people, and I was so fortunate for me to be able to come to them and them be my first experience, and it was a great experience. I got access to the funding that I needed in just a few months. I know everyone's situation is different, so I just want to be realistic. Everyone's situation will be different, but for my situation, I got it pretty quickly. So I'm really grateful for that and really grateful for them. I do not put my name behind anything that is scammy or fake or anything. Everything I put my name behind, I stand behind.
Now, William wasn't some silver spoon baby. Came from Kansas City, Missouri. Graduated from Westport High School, but he made North Texas his playground. And Credit Champs? That wasn't just another hustle. This man was on a mission.
Sunday, September 22nd, I'm going to be at the grand opening of the Empire Training Institute. Make sure I pull up the support and meet other people that's trying to win just like you. Let's go.
This wasn't just some dude selling courses online. He was known around town, respected. His lifestyle showed it too. We're talking recent trips to Miami, luxury cars, designer everything. But here's what's different. William actually cared about pulling others up with him. He was a mentor, a teacher, somebody who genuinely wanted to see people win.
We deleted 51 items from this client's credit report. They went up 154 points on Equifax. 235 points on TransUnion, and 131 points on Experian. Let's get to it.
And in his personal life, William had found what he thought was love with Timone Michelle Williams. She was 37, ambitious, and from the outside. They looked perfect together, even had a beautiful baby boy, and you could tell that child was William's world. Now Timone wasn't just some girlfriend on the sidelines. She was in the business with him, promoting credit champs, appearing in posts, the whole thing. Their relationship looked solid. But here's the thing about social media. It only shows what people want you to see. Because underneath all those business posts and couple photos, something was rotting. Something dark was growing that nobody saw coming. Or maybe they did and just didn't want to believe it. William and Timone's relationship started cracking. And I'm not talking about little arguments over who forgot to take out the trash. We're talking deep fractures. The kind that can't be fixed with flowers and an I'm sorry. Here's what kills me. William had built this whole empire. He had respect in the community, financial freedom. But none of that could fix what was broken between them. So he made a decision that would change everything. He called her up. The conversation was short and direct and final. William told her straight up. He wasn't interested in continuing their relationship anymore. It was over. But see, Timone? She wasn't trying to hear that. Not even a little bit. What started as a conversation turned ugly. Real ugly. And William, he decided to do what most people do. Move on with his life. He had a business to run, clients depending on him, a son to raise. In his mind, the relationship was done, and it was time to focus on the future. He even started seeing somebody new. Why shouldn't he? He was single, successful, and trying to live his life. But while William was moving forward, Timone was spiraling backwards. Hard. She couldn't accept that the man she loved, the father of her child, the person she'd built dreams with, was just walking away. And the thought of him being happy with someone else, that was eating her alive. What William didn't know, what he couldn't know, was that Timone was planning something. Something that would make sure if she couldn't have him, nobody could. July 11th, 2025 started like any regular Friday in Arlington, Texas. Sun was shining, people heading to work, grabbing their morning coffee. William had an appointment that morning. Something simple, something he did all the time. A haircut at the Salon and Spa Galleria on South Cooper Street. Now, the Salon and Spa Galleria is one of those spots with dozens of independent suites. Hairstylists, barbers, nail techs. Everybody's got their own little space. William was a regular. He knew the staff. They knew him. This was supposed to be his safe space, just part of his routine. At 10:17 a.m., William walked into that salon, settled into the barber chair, ready for a fresh cut. Just another Friday morning, right? Wrong. Because Timone knew exactly where he was. She'd been watching, waiting, planning. Knew his schedule better than he did. She was ready to execute her plan. Timone walked into the Salon and Spa Galleria, headed straight to the back where the barbershop suites were. Other customers doing their thing, staff working, everybody going about their normal business. Nobody had any idea what was about to go down. William was sitting in that barber chair, and I need y'all to understand how vulnerable that is. Cape around your neck, can't move quick, totally defenseless. The barber was working, probably talking about the weather or the Cowboys or whatever, when everything changed in an instant. Timone pulled out a gun. What happened next sent shockwaves through that entire building. She shot William multiple times while he sat helpless in that chair.
At home, all new for you at 4. A deadly shooting inside a salon and spa in Arlington. Police saying it wasn't random, but a targeted domestic incident that ended it. Our Nicole Nielsen has been on the scene all day. And Nicole, I would imagine this has been a very fluid situation, but what information have you learned so far?
Yeah, absolutely. Police have been here all day really just trying to piece together what happened here this morning and truly what led up to the shooting in the first place. Like I said, we've been here for hours and we've just been watching detectives go in and out of this spa here behind me. You can see Arlington police still here on scene. They've wrapped the perimeter in some of that crime scene tape as well as the crime scene unit as they just continue to investigate this shooting. But we do want to take you back to this morning when the shooting occurred. There's social media video circulating that shows the moments that officers arrived at the Salon and Spa Galleria off South Cooper Street in Arlington around 10:15 with their guns drawn. That's because when they pulled up to the scene, they say that their suspect, a 37-year-old woman, was trying to leave the building. When she saw the officers, she shot herself and later died. Immediately, officers started canvassing the salon and found a 37-year-old man who was a customer dead with multiple gunshot wounds. A motive is still unclear, but police say they have learned that the two were previously in a romantic relationship. Now, no one else was hurt, but the witnesses inside were clearly shaken today. We spoke with a barber who works in the building but stayed away when he saw what was going on.
Hey, don't go inside. Somebody just got shot. And so I pulled out, came around the corner, saw the cop cars coming in very quickly. They just said that somebody got shot. Basically, that somebody came in and shot a client, and then the cops came in, and I had literally just gotten out of my car right after it happened. Because I was in my car listening to music, so the gunshots might have happened while I was in my car, but I didn't hear anything.
How could someone so successful, so well known, so respected, be gunned down during something as simple as a haircut? How could a relationship that seemed normal from the outside turn into this? People who knew William started sharing their thoughts online. And the comments. They revealed the true impact of this tragedy. Sorry for your loss. So heartbreaking. Everyone isn't so strong that pain ran deep. God watch over all of these families this hurts, and I don't even know them. He should have kept his distance from her. She looked crazy and cared less about her own children. But beyond the shock and the social media posts, there was a deeper, more heartbreaking reality. William and Timone's son was now an orphan, a little boy who lost both his parents in one horrific moment. The child who should have been the reason for Timone to think twice, to find another way, to seek help instead of violence. William's death revealed those hidden dangers that lurk in any relationship. On the surface, everything looked perfect. A successful businessman, a beautiful family, a thriving company. But underneath, jealousy, obsession, and an inability to let go had been growing into something deadly. Timone's decision to end both their lives rather than accept the end of their relationship. That showed the devastating power of unchecked emotions. She chose to kill the father of her child without thinking about that little boy who would be left behind. She chose destruction over healing, violence over acceptance. William Todd Austin's legacy lives on through the people he helped, the businesses he built, and the lessons he taught about financial empowerment. But his life was cut short by someone who claimed to love him. In a moment of rage and jealousy that destroyed two families forever. This story serves as a reminder that love should never turn into obsession. Rejection should never lead to violence. There are always other options besides destruction. Nothing, and I mean nothing, should lead to lovers destroying each other like this. Our sincere condolences go out to the friends and families of William Todd Austin and especially to that little boy who lost both his parents in one tragic day. May William's soul rest in peace. I hope this story helps you recognize the warning signs. If somebody can't let you go, if they know your schedule too well, if they're showing up places they shouldn't be, that's not love. That's dangerous. And for those of you defending this in the comments, check yourself, because somewhere tonight, there's a child asking where mommy and daddy went, and there's no good answer for that. Encourage those around you to seek help before it's too late. Because once you cross that line, there's no coming back. I'll see you in the next episode of TikTok Crimes. Thank you for being here with me through this difficult story.